This entire song started as one unfinished idea. No lyrics, no structure, no plan. And most beginners would have stopped right there. But instead, it became this. Here's the real problem most guitar players have. They don't lack ideas, they lack the next step. Inspiration hits, and suddenly you're guessing. If inspiration hits tomorrow, would you know exactly what to do next? Or would you just loop the same idea, hoping it turns into a song? That's not a talent problem. That's a system problem. Today, I'm giving you a 7-step songwriting blueprint to gain creative control. You can reuse it forever. It works with riffs, chords, melodies, lyrics, even if you don't sing. And by the end of the video, you won't be guessing anymore. You will have creative control. If you're new here, this series builds step by step. I would highly encourage you to watch the previous videos because they build upon each other. But if you watched the previous videos and tried some of the challenges, I have good news for you. You already wrote something, a riff, a progression, or a melody. Let's bring all this knowledge together to create a song with the Creative Control Blueprint. This 7-step blueprint will give you a repeatable framework you can use as a launchpad to flesh out ideas. It works for any instrument and any musical idea, with or without vocals. Let's get right into it. Step 1. Catch the spark and name the part. An idea can start with a riff, a melody, a chord progression, or groove, aka the music. Another way is to start with a theme or phrase, the thing you want to say or make it about. That idea is not unfinished. It is unassigned. If you choose to start with the music, ask yourself these 3 questions. Does it repeat well? Likely a chorus. Does it feel like it wants to change the lyrics? That's probably a verse. Does it build tension? That might be a pre-chorus or a bridge. Decide what part it feels like, verse, chorus, or something else. It's enough if you just have a chord progression and or some riffs. Recording and listening back to it can make it easier. Rewatch lesson 5 if you need tips to combine rhythm with melody. Step 2. Build the loop and find the groove. Find your second part. Most beginners quit here. They loop the first idea forever. Having a second part that matches the first gives you a whole new outlook on the material you wrote. One part feels like an idea. 2 parts feel like song potential. Here are some easy options to find your second part. Try the same chords, but a different rhythm. Then try the same rhythm, but different chords. Only then change both. Also, don't hesitate to add a pre-chorus if you think you need a countdown to make the rocket launch pop more. Play with a quiet and loud dynamic to add easy contrast without changing much of the music. More tips on that in a minute. Quick checkpoint. Are you more comfortable writing riffs or chord progressions? Comment riff or chords below. Step 3. Pick a turn, choose the return. After chorus 2, your song asks a question. Do we change perspective or double down on the feeling? If you want to change perspective and feel, go for a bridge. If you want to have the same feel but with a new voice, go for a solo. Use lesson 7 for inspiration if needed. After this part, we go back to the chorus one last time. That's your return. The next step is invisible, but skipping it is why some songs feel fine instead of great. Step 4. Earn the lift and feel the shift. Do a vibe check. Does the song feel good? This is an easy to miss checkpoint for most beginners. Depending on your workflow, this might be obvious or invisible. By now, you should have a song idea that's more than halfway done. You might have already added other instruments or layers of them. Reduce the current song idea to just one rhythm and one melody. When you play or listen to it, Does it feel exciting? Does the chorus still feel like a release? Like the rocket launch we talked about in lesson 7? Does the bridge introduce a new feeling like planned? Chances are you might answer yes to some of those questions. Before you completely change everything, start from scratch, or add new random puzzle pieces, try these 3 things. Change the rhythm first, then the melody second, and the chords last. Decide what's best for the song. This is what creative control actually looks like. You're not hoping a song works, you're deciding. The next step will get you even more creative control. Step 5. Lay it out. Clear the doubt. Make a song map. This could be a great moment to take a step back and map out the song with a lead sheet or notation, or even your phone. Just like in lesson 1 with 3 little birds, you can fit a whole song on one page and see it from the bird's eye perspective. Count up top, parts to the left, everything you play in the middle. This is not notation. This is not theory. This is a map to get you to your goal. To keep it super simple, you could use one of the song formulas from lesson 7 as a template, like this one. Intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. If you can write words on paper, you can do this. By the way, this entire blueprint is the simplified backbone of my 12-week songwriting coaching program. We go way deeper on each step, but let's finish the song first. For this step, you should finish writing the song with a phone recording, a lead sheet, or notation software. If your music is more intricate, you might prefer to work in notation software or directly in the DAW. For my metal songs, I like to use the Guitar Pro Draft I do as a guide track for MIDI layers later in a song production. It serves more than one purpose and can be used in the actual song for synths or bass if it fits the genre and style. The next step might hurt a little, but it will actually make the song better. Step 6. Polish the edge, ditch the excess. Now that you have the first draft for the arrangement, check the time for the song. Aim for 2 to 4 minutes. Listen back to it and decide if you want to add or remove something. Don't overthink it. Feel it. Done is better than perfect. And you are the chef. You decide how much seasoning goes into the pot. So don't overseason it, because you lack that one spice. A 7-minute song with 5 verses will hardly spark excitement if it's not the story of the century. If finishing a song feels like a daunting task, remember that other people made it before you. Don't reinvent the wheel. Borrow strength from the greats. The Beatles had a very refreshing take on songwriting. There are only 3 rules. Say what you want, make it rhyme, put a backbeat to it. That's it. You got this. If you wonder what a backbeat is, it's the natural way we clap to music in Western countries, always on a count of 2 and 4. Just like the snare on the drum kit. We will rock you. Step 7. This is the last step. Record the demo. Recording matters. Most people have blind spots in their technique. When they play on their own, it doesn't matter much and they are focused on playing the song. But when they record it and listen to it back with attention, they might notice some inconsistencies. This is where most guitar players get a hard reality check. Most times, timing and muting are the biggest culprits. Worst case, someone played in their own way for years, but never was brave enough to do it with a metronome, recording, or a human. Essentially, they practiced bad technique until it became habit. No feedback, lots of guessing. Now it's hard to unlearn and relearn it the right way. Stay open to feedback and be honest with yourself. It's the only way you can grow as a musician and songwriter. Here are the 3 big benefits you get from recording yourself. You learn faster because you are forced to be correct. Why? Because you hear arrangement or vibe or feel or technique problems way better. You stop guessing because you can focus on listening. Keep in mind, we are monotasking people. Multitasking is just very fast monotasking. Bottom line, a recorded demo is a huge finished step for any musician. The song is essentially done being written. Everything after is not songwriting, it's music production. You might be surprised to learn that demos are sometimes used as the final recording because they couldn't capture the magic in the studio. Loser by Beck started as a throwaway demo. The label wanted to polish it. He didn't even like the song that much. It became a huge hit in the 90s though. Beck went from homeless to a global label deal and top 10 chart positions. Billie Eilish Ocean Eyes is another example. It was recorded as a casual demo in a bedroom. It now has over 2 billion streams on Spotify. Bruce Springsteen released a whole album that was a 4-track demo, Nebraska. Your demo is magic, captured in a bottle. Don't underestimate that. The Blueprint Recap. Here's a quick recap of all steps for the Creative Control Blueprint. First, capture an idea and decide the part it feels like, verse or chorus. Second, write until you have a verse-chorus combo. Third, connect chorus 2 and 3. Fourth, do a vibe check. Make sure the song feels good. Fifth, map it with a phone, lead sheet, or notation. Sixth, trim and polish the song. And seventh, record the demo. Your only job after this video is simple. Start at step 1 and don't skip steps, even if inspiration hits at 2 a.m. Like Max Martin did with one of Britney Spears' biggest hits. You can also remember the steps like they are music themselves, similar to how we remembered strings and half steps. Catch it, combo it, extend it, vibe check, map it, and record it. Catch it, combo it, extend it, map it, vibe check, and record it. Catch it, combo it, extend it, vibe check, map it, and record it. Catch it, combo it, extend it, vibe check, map it, record it. One thing you should be cautious about is feedback from people. It can be very helpful and uplifting, or it can make you give up. Friends and family usually praise us because they like us. People who don't know us are used to super polished productions and might not be able to judge the idea for what it is. Why is there a dog barking in the background? This sounds like a bathtub. Psychological studies show that humans often give up after 3 negative experiences. If you're aware of it, you can let it pass and keep focusing on your craft, because you want to stay playful while still being aware of what you do. You can reduce the negativity further by being your own worst critic in a productive way. Reflect, improve, repeat. Take creative control. On the other hand, if you have someone that understands music and can guide you in the right direction, it can be extremely helpful to strike while the iron is hot and not lose momentum. That's why I'm offering my new 12-week guitar songwriter coaching program for a limited number of guitar students. I've been working on it for the last year and it's finally done. If you want to go beyond basic songs and craft the song of your dreams, go to lava-boots.com. Fill out a quick questionnaire and jump on a discovery call with me to see if this would be a fit. This is not about passive YouTube videos. It's not like lessons in a school. It's a transformation that finally teaches you to catch the fish instead of always buying it from someone else. With unlimited lessons, chat support, video feedback, and a song completion guarantee. And you already came so far. You are no longer guessing. You now have a system to control your creativity. And systems beat talent in the long run, every time. I really hope this was helpful to you and gave you enough motivation to get closer to your musical dreams. I appreciate every single like, comment, share, and sub. Thank you. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, feel free to share and you might see a lesson about it soon. Stay curious, stay creative. See you soon.